Foreclosures, an all-time high. Loan modifications, short sales, all sorts of things going on. A man's home's supposed to be his castle, but when the foreclosure process starts, things change. This short video is going to tell you 3 methods by which people are saving their homes from foreclosure every single day of the month. If you want to, at the end, go to stopforeclosure3ways.com to learn more in more detail. Loan modifications, mortgage replacement, and short sales are the 3 methods that people are using to stop their homes from being foreclosed on. First off, loan modifications are predicted to be in excess of $10 million, and the reasons are simple. Big banks and little banks have finally awakened to smell the coffee that realize that foreclosing costs more than dealing with a homeowner to modify their loan. You see, the bank saves thousands when they don't foreclose. Actually, the average is over $50,000 in costs per foreclosure. Additionally, the bank, if they will modify your loan, don't have to put money into reserves for your home because they won't have foreclosed on it. They then don't have to resell your home because you're still living in it. And when a loan modification is done, they continue to receive their monthly payments. Where if they're foreclosing, most of the time, most people do not continue to pay their mortgage payment. And the final issue is on their balance sheet, a foreclosure is classified as a non-performing asset, which means that their ability to borrow money is reduced. Well, the banks borrow money to loan it to us, so it hinders the ability for the bank to make money. From a homeowner's perspective, there are a bunch of advantages. First off, a loan modification doesn't affect your credit score. And even if you're behind in your payments, right now you can probably get a better rate than if you had perfect credit by doing a loan modification with someone that knows what they're doing. Stopping the stress in your home, having a payment that's permanent that you know you can live with, even having past due amounts forgiven and loan balances reduced in some instances. My website, Loan Mods or Us, you can go to if you'd like to view the 22 most frequently asked questions, but let's look at a recent example of one. Interest rate dropped to 6% from 7.875. Payments dropped $1,000 from $5,200 to $4,100. Past due amount forgiven $8,800. Now, the one thing on here that's a little misleading, the $5,200 was interest only. The $4,100 new payment that the law firm was able to negotiate includes $800 in principal reduction, which is how this loan gets paid off 3 years early. Loan Mods or Us, again, is our website. Check it out if you like. We use a network of 9 law firms that will evaluate your circumstance free. If they accept you as a client, they have a 97% success rate, and if for some reason they're unable to perform a loan modification on your behalf, they give back your money. We have weekly conference calls. Join us if you like. It's Tuesday, 7 o'clock Central Time. Here's the number, here's the code. Or email or call us. Happy to hear from you. Mortgage replacement, nobody knows about this. It's called America's Best Kept Secret, and who do we owe to for this particular thing? Well, good old Uncle Sam. You see all those acts down there? Well, Truth in Lending Act has 2 or 3 dozen laws within it. Same thing with the Fair Debt Collection, Banking Right to Privacy Act. All of these things have many laws bundled with them. All total, these 6 acts have 180 laws that banks have to comply with if they're loaning me or you money for a home. There are a lot of players involved in this. I'm going to go through this just to show you who the players are. First, it's us, the homeowner. Secondly, Uncle Sam and all the laws that he has written to protect us. Third, if you choose this option, the company that you hire that will in turn hire a law firm on your behalf to petition the judge in whatever federal district you're in to make the bank prove that they've done everything right, and when they haven't, the Justice Department to say, oops. It's quite a process. I'll be happy to explain it in detail, or go to the website where it's better it's described step by step. The way it works, bottom line, is your old mortgage gets paid off by fines and penalties that the bank has to pay to you, the homeowner, almost without exception. Then a new mortgage replaces the old one half of its size at 2% simple interest for 40 years, and there is no qualifying for this loan. There are no closing costs for this loan and no private mortgage insurance, and it's even assumable should you decide to sell it. Here's an example real quick. If you had a mortgage of $250,000 at 8%, your payments are $1,800 and change. The new mortgage amount would be $125,000 at 2%, payments of under $400. Your savings over $1,400 per month or over $17,000 per year. If you have a slightly larger mortgage, say $400,000 at 6.5%, payments would be $2,500 principal and interest. New mortgage, half the $400 or $200, 2% interest, payments drop to $606 principal and interest, or a $1,900 savings per month, over $20,000 savings per year. The third method to stop foreclosure is called short sales. 3 years ago, no one knew what they are. Now just about everyone does. Short sales stop foreclosure almost instantly, usually, and let me tell you why. Number 2 says that the company, which is Nationwide Short Sale Service, makes an offer to the bank immediately. Generally speaking, the bank will say, okay, let's stop the foreclosure, because the bank's the one that's in charge, and the bank has to contact whatever law firm they're using, and the foreclosure is put on hold. Third thing is the realtors get to do what they do best. They don't have to contact the bank and do all this stuff with that has to do with the negotiating. The realtor shows houses, writes contracts. That's what they do. Nice part for the homeowner is when a short sale is successfully completed, it shows that they satisfy debt versus a foreclosure. Generally speaking, the homeowner stays for months and months and months and months in their home, and in most instances, most homeowners choose to not make their mortgage payments while they're doing the short sale process. Cost $395 if you have one mortgage, $495 with two. The cost is so insignificant, people say, well, they surely have to make money some way, and they do. They make money either from the person buying your home or directly from the bank. Not from you, from the bank, or from the new buyer. One of the two. Don't wait, gang. Time works against you. Go to Stop Foreclosure 3 Ways to learn more, or contact me if you like. On Stop Foreclosure 3 Ways, I have this chart that shows you those 3 methods I just described side by side so you can evaluate them. Time's a-wasting. Do something. Thank you for your time. I hope this information's been helpful, and I pray that God richly blesses you and yours today.